Alright, here we have our beautiful 1993 Ford F-250 extended cab long bed. It's a 4x4. Obviously you can see it's been lifted up and it has a ton of work that's been done to it recently. And we'll go over that a little bit in the video, and it's also going to be in the text. It's a local Northwest truck, always been in Washington State. 148,000 original miles, just a little over that. But it's got the this great looking color combo with the Oxford white and the metallic gray center belly there. It's got clean Washington title, so we'll get in here and no clear coat issues or nothing. It's got a couple little chips. There's a little chip there. I'll try to go over the majority of them, and probably won't be able to fit all the pictures, but it does have your little chips here and there, kind of like your expected wear. It's got brand new 35 Toyo Open Country tires. They were 315 75/16, which equals 35, with literally hardly no miles on them. It's got the custom 5-star aluminum wheels, brand new shocks at all 4 corners, and up front, this thing is as tight as a drum. It just new steering stabilizer, new tie rod and tie rod ends, drag link, new U-joints. It's got ball joints. Everything, the whole front end's been redone. Oil change, the exhaust manifold gaskets just repaired, tune up, so this thing's ready to go. So we're going to start off here on the driver's side. You got your, you have your little chips, just your little kind of stone chips along some of the pinstriping. I think this truck may have been repainted at one point in time. I can't really tell. Some of it looks original, but down below I could tell it's been repainted or at least touched up, because you do have your stone chips, but underneath it is another coat of white, so that's always a giveaway. That's your little chips there. Probably had a door hinge go bad at one time and they started rubbing, so they replaced that. Got your little stone chips, got your Smitty belt, chrome Nerf bars that match the Smitty belt front bumper. You can mount some lights up here. Now, if you don't like the look of it, you could just pop it off and then just put like a little cone style chrome bolt back in there, and you won't even really notice. It's got the extended mirrors. If you don't like those, you can get rid of those and mount them up to the existing spot, and you'll just have this piece. But here you can see this, throughout the body you'll see it. It's got its it's got a beautiful paint job. It's got its little chips here. When you have a lifted truck, that's kind of what happens. A little wear and tear on the rockers just from getting in and out. There's no dents on this body at all. It's got your little chips on here. It's got the diamond plate bed rails, then the full diamond plate tailgate protector. It's got some little chips here. There's absolutely no rust on this. There's undercoating on it since it's new. Rear airbags for those heavy loads. Again, you can see those killer looking tires. It's a super clean look along the frame rail. This is for the airbags. It's adjusted, and if you want to get the inboard kit, you can do that. A little chipping on the pinstriping again. And there's some areas that have been touched up. Like you can see here, it's like chipped. Let me see if I can get it to focus. I don't got the best camera in the world, but it's chipped, and there's a little, looks like someone touched it up. Tailgate's nice. No dents or dings on the tailgate, just some chipping that you'll see. Kind of your typical used truck stuff. But this is a really clean truck, and it drives just amazing. Rear bumper's got no dents or dings. It's got your little typical class 3 frame hitch. No 5th wheel hitch ever mounted in this, so the box is in real nice shape. At the right angle, you can see there's a little ding there, and there's a little ding there, and a little ding there. But we pay extra to do 100 photos on there, but still it maxes out 100, and it actually goes pretty quick trying to get all these details. So it's got your camper tie downs, and you can see put a little chip there and some chipping there. But you can see the front of the bulkhead of the bed isn't all dented in, which is nice to see. You got your little stone chips along here. I can't take pictures of all these, so that's why we do this video. We don't want to hide anything. A lot of people stand 30 feet away and make a truck look absolutely perfect. But this is a really nice truck. But it's not perfect. Nothing really is. We got some trucks that are only a couple years old, and they still have this stuff. And what would really look probably just, if you could just get this lower end repainted, you'd have nearly just a perfect truck, because this has the stone chips going along the bottom. There's no rust, but there's a little surface rust on the cab corners where the paint has rubbed away. It's not, you could just, get in there with a screwdriver and bring it down to straight bare metal. But if you get in there with sander or any abrasive on both sides, this is there, but this isn't rusted through or nothing. It's solid metal. But what that's from, I've seen a million times, is from somebody mounting up some running boards, and then that metal rubs against there over the years and chips off the paint, and then you get that surface rust. Really clean truck. It's got the undercoating on it since new. I'll bring you around the front here. On the oh, there's one spot I forgot, but nice looking bumper, chrome, no chips or anything in the plastics, but looks like the camper tie down pushed a little bit into the body here. It's hard to show, but also there's, you know, this is kind of, that's why I hate campers, but there's like I hate canopies because they put the wear on the top of the tailgate, but this truck doesn't have your stress cracks, you know, that a lot of trucks get. You know, a lot of trucks will get stress cracks up there. Little paint chipped away. This isn't, you know, it's just surface rust, comes right off. You can see if this camera will focus, but it's nice clean metal right there. You know, full power options, power window, door locks, all that stuff works. Really nice looking doors. Sorry if it's so loud, the kids are kind of yelling in the background. Absolute perfect dash. I mean, it's hard to find that, but toggle switch to I'm not sure what. I'm assuming maybe there were some lights mounted up front at one time. This actually just popped through. The switch works good and everything, but I'll get that reattached or glued back in there. Those just push through time. I don't know what the deal is. Really nice looking seats. I mean, there's almost no wear. And this is what's nice to find is it, you know, how these pop right out. If you get like a big gulp or something, you pull the cup out and this will go with it. So a lot of times those are missing. And the factory divider is usually missing, but the console's in perfect shape. These, you know, often get broken because they're just aluminum inside. People climb through and break them. Rear seat folds down to like a metal tray type system. The carpet's in nice shape. You know, it's not stained up or, you know, beat up or nothing. It's just kind of faded a little bit over time. You know, a nice dark gray carpet would really bring this thing, you know, back to just cherry. It's got the manual style worn hubs up front. You know, we do separate videos of driving, so we will fire that truck up in this video. But you know, this camera maxes out. It's just a cheap Canon. Maxes out at 10 minutes, so I get talking here sometimes and, you know, don't even notice, and it goes talking to myself because it wore out. But you can see the passenger side here, same condition. Got your little chips here. But you know, we don't like to leave floor mats in here covering stuff up. We like to give everybody the example of what these trucks truly look like. You know, you don't have any issues. You know, seats not all busted up. And I've driven this truck for a couple hundred miles. It's just absolutely dry. It's perfect. I mean, there's no play in the steering, but everything is done to make sure this thing is owner ready. A lot of times this vinyl is just cracked up. I've had some low mile trucks that, you know, still have these little cracks, and this is perfect shape. Nice headliner. The dome light's not missing. A lot of times that little cover's missing. That drives me nuts. But yeah, so we'll take you under the hood. It's got the 460 with the automatic trans, obviously. You know, manual shift transfer case on all the F250s. None of them had push button. Nice looking hood underneath. Nice paint. You can see there's never been any overheating. This truck's never been taken in the mud. I mean, once you get that muddy film, it never comes off. You know, or a truck overheats and gets that orange look everywhere. But we didn't do the tune-up on it, but we pulled all that stuff off, and it's just recently been done. You know, it's got the good interstate battery this year, 2013, so it's got a brand new battery. But you can see the manifold gaskets are just redone. It's just a beautiful truck. We'll fire it up here real quick. I got about a minute till this bad boy runs out of time. But so lights go out. So there she's got 148, 549. Fires right up. Just running perfect. I mean, you can see this front end is really nice shape. I mean, there's no sign of previous leaks. Once you get a leaker, it covers that front diff, and it is impossible to get it clean. You know, obviously the exhaust has been replaced at one time because they usually have the factory 2 little outlets. Got a nice little sound to it, but it's not a real loud, annoying sound that gives you a lot of bass when you're towing or going over a pass. Alright, so hopefully you guys will join us for the driving video where we'll go over all the electrics and stuff like that. And then once again, this is going to be no reserve auction for 7 days. And this is a beautiful lifted up 93 F250.